Hello. Did you like my sneaky entry? We have new candles. I got these for $1 because I like everything to be one level. Huh. So, today... Oh, speaking of, last week I burnt this finger, my favorite finger, and this week I super glued this finger and, ripped all of everything about it off, trying to get the glue off of me. So, that was fun. What else is going on? I guess that's it. My life. This is it. I'm okay with that. So today, oh, it's a big statement. Right now, in this moment, we're going to do some restorative-ish poses today. Some restorative-ish yoga postures. So let's get to it. Let's get into this moment right here, right now. Take a deep breath. Let's find our center. Be squirrely as I am, because that's appropriate. Become aware to this moment, center your mind, center your body. Start to slowly open your eyes, come to your center. Let your eyes adjust to the light. Let's start today with this right hand. Let's crawl it out to the side. I'm going to use a block because I didn't want to get off my blankets today. I'm going to crawl that right hand out to the side, take this left inhale up. Exhale to that right ear, gently let it stretch over. Feel that stretch down the neck. You're going to inhale to this open right side of the neck, exhaling through the left. At capacity, maybe looking down or looking up to see how it changes the stretch for you. Or staying right in the center. Listen to your body and do what it tells you to do. Release that left hand, using it to prop your head back up to its center position. Beautiful. Switch your block over if you're, propped up on blankets like I am. Let's crawl that left hand right out to the side. Take that right hand, inhale it up. Exhale it to that left ear and gently feel that stretch. Drop your shoulder. Inhale through this open side of the neck. Exhale through that right side. At capacity, maybe looking down or looking up to see how it changes the stretch for you. Listening to your body and answering it in a loving way. And release that right hand. Use it to prop your head back up to the center. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll leave it there. No, I don't want to leave it there. I'm going to block your view of the candles. I went searching for those. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale down. Really, as I'm exhaling, pull your shoulder blades back. Let your heart shine forward. Inhale up. Expanding, filling your body with that beautiful oxygen. Exhale down. One more. Exhale down. Let your heart shine because it's so beautiful. All right. Now I am going to come off of these blankets this time so that I can come out to my Dandasana posture, staff posture. You can always stay up a little bit propped up on those blankets. That helps to release those hamstrings a little bit so it's not quite so such an intense stretch for you. I'm going to come down though because I don't like to do it on blankets. I think it's annoying to my bottom. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, take a gentle forward fold. Feel that stretch through your back body. Really inhale, expanding your back body from the top, the bottom, the left, and the right. Inhale all the way down to your toes. Inhale your body up. Reach for the sky with those fingers. Exhale. Beautiful. Let us pull this right leg into us a little bit. And, you know, there's those yoga teachers that say, let's stay inside your mat. And I'm saying, don't stay inside your mat. It's like living inside of a box. Nobody wants to live inside of a box. Unless you're a hermit or a monk or a nun. And then they live inside boxes. Or a convent. But nobody wants to be a convict and live in jail. That's sad. So if you don't want to live inside of a box, I mean, you can stay like this. They do it for the alignment. I, however, am a rebel. And I say, get out of that box. Just make sure you're even on your sits bones. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, belly over that leg. Maybe grab that toe if it's available for you. Really open the shoulder, open your heart, and let it shine to the sky. Maintaining your breath, you're going to inhale through this top side of your body. Exhale into this lower hip. And of course, my drishti, my gazing point goes up, but you can always look down or look forward. Whatever works best for you. If you have a high blood pressure though, you do want to look down to the earth. Get that nice grounding energy, keep that blood pressure low. And ready, let's inhale our bodies up. Make sure those toes are pulled into your heart. Exhale. Forward fold, just a gentle one. Again, breathe through your back body. Really find that big expansion through the back body. Inhaling, left, right, top, bottom. Find a big expansion. You're a beautiful, beautiful balloon. I almost said a hot air balloon, but nobody wants to be full of hot air. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to the center. Let's pull this left leg in. We'll switch directions. Again, I mean, if you want to live inside of a box, that's fine. Be a square. You know, every party needs a pooper. But me, I'm gonna live outside my box because I like to live dangerously like that. Inhale those arms up. Make sure you're even on your sits bones. Exhale, ballet over, maybe grabbing that toe if it's available for you. Try to open your heart, open the shoulder. Inhale through this open side, big inhale. Exhale into that right hip. Maybe looking up, looking down, looking forward. You decide, listen to your body. This posture, try to focus on your mula bandha, your pelvic floor. Really pull that up into your heart. Really notice that mula bandha rising. Creating a link through the spine. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to pull these toes back to our body. Make sure you maintain an even posture, even sitting on your sits bones. And inhale up. Reach for the sky. Exhale. Beautiful. Alright, let's come into Baddha Konasana. So what we're going to do is pull the soles of our feet together. We're going to lift up our bottom, move it to the feet. That releases this lower hamstring, and it's also the safest way so you don't pull any muscles or any tendons or ligaments. Because most of the time it's a ligament or tendon. It doesn't matter. I know things that people just do not care about. So let's find our tall spine. Big inhale all the way down to the hips. If you need to place a block or a blanket or something underneath your knees for a little more support, go for it. If you need that little extra something there, you make the yoga work for you. Maintain a tall spine, lock that chin into the spine. If it's available on an exhale, slowly start to lean forward. Notice how that changes the stretch for you. I was deciding what kind of class I wanted to have today, and I was going to do a Olympic kind of inspired class for all the Olympians coming back, but then after Ryan Lochte creates an international incident, I mean, Nobody wants to celebrate him for that. So I went with this instead. It'll be much more calming than thinking about narcissistic Rai. I mean, seriously, he's 32 with bleach blonde hair. Who does that? Maybe he needs a puppy to give him attention. There's love. Puppy love. Inhale your body up. Take a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and release my legs. All right, let's start to get into our first restorative posture today. I'm going to use my blankets. I'm going to put them right there. I'm going to take this one and put it up here for my head. A cervical roll. Here's how you do a cervical roll. Very technical, very important for your cervical spine, which is your neck. This is a cervical roll. You take your blanket like this. Fringe goes to the bottom. You roll a corner just like that. Boom. Cervical roll. My neck's going to go there. My head's going to go there. It's going to be soft. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be restorative. It's going to be YogaByZack. Let's see. I don't need blocks for this one, but I do want this beautiful bolster. I'm going to use that for my knees. Put that right there. I'm going to put this little one right here. This is going to go where my bottom goes. My beautiful bottom. Thankfully, it hasn't gotten any bigger because all I've eaten is junk food for the last 3 days. For this posture, I'm going to leave that there for my legs. They're going to go just like that. Really, take your time to get into this because we're going to be in it for a good 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay, not 20 minutes, but I've been to some classes where it was like that. And it was wonderful. So really take your time because if you're going to, be in it for a while, at least be comfortable. So I'm going to lean back into this. I'm going to make some adjustments as I need to for my body. There's my cervical roll. There's my bottom support and my knee support, just like that. Yeah. Adjust your headband so it's not cramping your style. All right. This is the first one. Now you just think like, oh, this is just a relaxing position. It is a relaxing position. But what we've done is we're trying to align our body. And alignment isn't, we're not rushing. We're not align your body. No, it's subtle, passive motions. And that's where you find the biggest growth. So really take your time, get into your posture, breathe into your posture, become one with your heart. It's beautiful. And I'm going to open up my chest, open my heart, and take my arms out to the side, palms facing to the sky. I take my palms to the sky so I'm opening the brachial plexus through the shoulder, helping my carpal tunnel that I don't actually have. But if you do, it helps. Take a deep breath, find your center. We're going to be here for a moment. you happen to fall asleep in one of these wonderful postures that we do, that's perfectly fine. I'm glad that you were able to relax that much into it. If I fall asleep in one of these postures, my camera battery lasts for about 2 hours. So enjoy me sleeping. For our next posture that we're going to move into, slowly and gently, maybe take this blanket that's under your bottom out, and you could do this with a block also, but I've got the bolster right here, so I'm just going to push that up. Give myself just a nice little back bend there. You want to make sure that your shoulder blades are still even on the earth, but just kind of prop your bottom up a little bit for this one. And if you're using a block, you just put the block, kind of where the top of your hips are, kind of where it's that little shelf spot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Really breathe into that. You can take your legs out straight. If that's too much for you, maybe just leave them up on the mat. Take them to the width of the mat. We're slowly going to move up our body until we get up to the shoulders, head, neck area, into some really nice supported postures there. So again, stay with your breath, find your peace. Find that beautiful alignment, that subtle passive alignment. Find that growth through your body, through your mind. In some of these postures, it can get a little chilly on your toes, so you take this blanket that was under your bottom, this yoga blanket. It's a multi-purpose prop, and you go like this. Oh, look, see, I'm horrible. This is why I don't play baseball. And you put it over your toes, just like that. Maybe don't hike your legs up like that, like I do, because, you know, injury, but I'm still young and vibrant. Wrap those toes up, keep them warm. Now I'm going to slide this bolster out from under my bottom and just gently roll my spine down to the earth. And I'm going to try and keep this blanket on my toes because they're awfully chilly, but I'm going to keep my feet at the width of my mat. For that gentle back bend, let's do some counter pose to a back bend, and it's a little twist, just a gentle twist. So some windshield wipers with our legs, releasing the lower spine, the lower sacrum, all those tiny little intrinsic muscles that hold our muscles to our bones and our bones to our muscles, keeping us together. And come to the center, take a breath. And I'm going to roll to my right side and use that left hand to push myself up. I'm going to do it slowly and at my own pace. I'm going to stop here for a breath. I'll use that left hand to prop myself up. For this next posture, because we moved to the lower spine, now we're going to move to the upper middle spine and our shoulders and everything. First of all, I'm not going to use my hand. I'm going to take this block right here. And I'm going to take this block right here. This one's going to go kind of at my shoulder blades, kind of like if you were a woman where your bra strap would be, kind of right in that area. Not to the total bottom of the shoulder blades, but just a little bit above them. This one's going to go kind of up on my top shoulders, or even you can prop your head on it because we're going to open our shoulders here. You'll see. First, I'm going to come back. I'm going to get this one right here on my head, right where it needs to go. And this one I'm going to slide it under. Maybe not, maybe I'll lift my head first. I'll put it right there, just like that. There we go. I'm going to even this thing. Here we go. I'm going to open my shoulders. My shoulders are dropping between the blocks. And I can feel that I'm not quite in alignment, and I need a little support under my bottom for that. Here we go. See, I listen to my body and I adjust it to answer my body in the most loving way I can. Giving myself a little extra support there so that I know I'm in the most proper alignment that I can be in. I'm going to open my shoulders, open my chest. I'm going to let my heart shine to the world. Shine to the sky. It's beautiful. And again, I've got my knees propped up, but you can always go straight down to the earth like this. That's okay too. For me, I find it just a little more comfortable for me to have my feet grounded. And then I'm slowly going to take this center block. I'm going to roll over to my right side just a little bit and move that block out from underneath me. I'm going to come back to my center. I'm going to take this block under my head and I'm just going to turn it down to its lowest level. And I'm going to rest there for a moment. I'm going to take a breath. And the reason I'm okay with this under my head is because I have the support under my hips. So I'm still in alignment for my body. If you need to come straight down to the earth, go ahead and remove that block. And again, I'm gonna lift my hips up and take them over to the left side so that I can roll over to my fetal position here. I'm gonna take a breath here. I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna use that left hand and exhale and lift my body up. All right, now we're gonna move into our, more into our shoulders and a little bit more into our neck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this block, put it just like that. We're gonna take this block, put it just like that. We're gonna take this beautiful bolster and put it like that. Now you don't have to have these blocks if you don't want to. You can just leave your bolster, your blanket, your pillow, your couch cushion just straight on the floor like that. But I have all these wonderful props because I'm a yoga instructor, so I just have them readily available and I'm gonna use them. That goes like that. You take a blanket. You don't have to, but why not? You take a blanket like this. Why not make it big as possible? And you go like this. I'm gonna throw it better this time because I'm a man. And do it like that. That was better. Tyler in right field, you did okay. I went to a baseball game the other day. Tyler in right field was doing a horrible job. Somebody's in minor leagues for a reason. All right. And also with this one, we're gonna move into our legs too a little bit. I'm gonna put my bottom right up next to that bolster right there, and I'm gonna slowly lean my body back. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And I'm gonna open my heart, open my chest, palms to the sky. Now here I'm in Sukhasana because I was talking and forgot that I was gonna move into my legs. Notice I inhaled, I took a breath, I took my time getting up so that I'm still in alignment. I don't want to injure myself. You can take the soles of your feet together, just like this. Move into your Baddha Konasana here, and then lean back. So you're working your heart, your shoulders, opening the brachial plexus, working down into the hips, into the hamstrings, into the iliac joint. Can't say that today. Into the lower sacrum of the spine. Again, if you need some supports under your knees to hold those up to make it a little bit more gentle for you, by all means do it. And while we're in this posture, taking a breath, I'll show you how to support this with a yoga strap or a belt or a scarf or whatever you have available for you in your practice. And again, you don't have to use this. If you needed support, you can just roll up that blanket and throw it under your knee like that to both sides. Or if you had some extra blocks or whatever available for you. How you do this with a strap though is I'm going to take it. And I'm going to place it right here around my bottom, kind of towards my upper hips, right just a little bit above my belt line. And I'm going to put this around my toes and tighten her up here. A yoga strap, they come in 6, 8, and 10 feet. You really want at least an 8-foot strap. A 6-foot strap just is not long enough for, anyone over the age of 12. So if you're gonna buy one, buy one that's an appropriate size for you. If all you can find is like a 6-foot one, buy 2, and you can connect them together. So this goes around my feet like that, and around my hips like that. And I feel comfortable there. And exhale, leaning back again. And there I'm feeling supported through my hips, through my lower spine, through my lower sacrum, all the way through my legs. Except that my toes are cold. Boom. Warm toes, warm piglets. more, strap up a little bit more. Yes. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. What dreams are made of. And breathe all the way down to your hips. Excuse me. My throat bunda is being cleared. As far as the bandhas go, let your mula bandha rise into your heart. Let your uddiyana bandha, which is your chest, your torso, your heart, I'm going to let it rise up, pulling it up, pulling everything up. I'm going to lock my chin into my spine. That helps with my throat bandha. I'm going to inhale through my nose and try to make a kind of a sawing motion back and forth with your breath. Inhale, exhale through the nose. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I'm trying to get that kind of soft palate in my mouth to kind of vibrate and getting that sawing motion. And if you can't hear me doing that, it does not have to be loud. I'm just doing that so that you can kind of hear and get the idea of how that breath works. Now I'm slowly and gently going to inhale my body up. I'm going to take my time to get there. I'm going to release myself from my yoga strap here, from my bondages. I'm just going to pull that up to the side. Now if you'd like to make any adjustments to your little mountain here, go for it. We're going to find our Shavasana. For me, I'm just going to let my legs relax down in front of me. And I'm going to come back into this beautiful restorative posture for my Shavasana. And I'm just going to open my heart and find myself melting deep into the earth. If you're going to fall asleep in a restorative posture, this is one of my favorites to fall asleep in. Take a deep breath all the way down to your toes. Exhale. Find your breath, find your peace. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana or a restorative pose a little longer, by all means do it. Honor your body in that beautiful way. For those of you that are available, that it's available for you and you're ready, wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. And when it's available, we'll roll over to that right side. Take a moment in that fetal position. Since I'm up in this kind of restorative fish posture, I'm just going to kind of lift up my body and turn myself over just a little bit, just like this. Now I'm going to take a breath here. There's a restorative posture that's similar to this that we'll get into one day. And I'll show you guys how to do that one. When it's available on an exhale, use that left hand to push your body up. Adjust your headband. And we'll meet in a tall seated posture. Oh good, I still have a blanket here. Remember, the fringe always goes to the bottom. We'll meet our beautiful selves into a tall posture here. I'm going to switch it across my legs. I spend too much time with that left one over there. There we go. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale. Smile with your eyes. Smile with your mouth. And always smile with your heart. It's the YogaByZack way. Thank you. So we started this class with just some gentle stretches through our head, neck, through our side bodies, into our hips. That helped us get warmed up so that we could really relax into these beautiful restorative poses. There's many, many more restorative poses that we didn't get to today, but we will eventually get around to those. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you try them at home. Again, if you don't have all of these props, because most people don't, use what's available for you. Use the blanket off your bed, use a pillow, use a couch cushion, use a book as a yoga block, whatever's available for you. Use a belt, use a scarf. Make the yoga work for you. You don't work for the yoga, yoga works for you. And that's important to keep in mind. So if you have any questions, send me an email, YogaByZack@yahoo.com. Visit the website, zachgraves.angelfire.com, and add me on Facebook. I will see you right back here on your mat on Thursday at 7 for another Yoga by Zach. Thanks, guys. And I hope you all enjoyed these wonderful candles. They'll be there for a while. I mean, they're huge. They're going to last forever. Bye, guys. Have a great week.